A lot of Laker fans are not going to like this video, or on the contrary, a lot of Laker fans are going to like this video and thanking me for it. But long story short, Kawhi Leonard might not end up going to the Lakers. Magic Johnson tried to play it safe. What did he do to play it safe? He said, I'm not going to trade Kuzma. He said, I'm not going to trade Lonzo Ball. He said, I'm not going to trade Brandon Ingram. I'm not going to trade Hart. I'm not going to trade any of my young guys for Kawhi Leonard. I'm not going to give up 4 pieces for Kawhi Leonard. Because I'm pretty sure that after free agency, Kawhi Leonard's going to come to the Lakers anyways. But it seems like that gamble's not going to pay off because Kawhi Leonard is more than willing to give Toronto a chance, which means he might consider staying, or he might give the Brooklyn Nets a chance. He's going to actually listen to the Nets according to reports. He's actually pretty interested, and he's going to hear these options, and if he's actually enticed, you know what? Kawhi Leonard might end up going to the Nets or staying with Toronto, which means Laker fans aren't going to get Kawhi Leonard. But Laker fans don't get too discouraged because at the same time, would Kawhi Leonard have been worth Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Lonzo Ball, and Hart? Would he have been worth that? You got to ask yourself that question. Because if you would have gotten Kawhi Leonard, who knows what pieces you would have got to replace those pieces that you lost for Kawhi Leonard. Now, in the same token, Kyrie Irving actually wants to go to New York. And people keep saying the Knicks, like if Brooklyn doesn't exist. Hello, people, the Brooklyn Nets are a part of New York. And if Kyrie Irving wants to go to New York and the Brooklyn Nets are available, and Jimmy Butler, a guy that he wants to play with, ends up in the Nets alongside with Kawhi Leonard, listen, man, I don't know how they're going to figure it out in terms of money, but yo, that's going to be a problem. Now, Laker fans, don't get too discouraged here. I mean, you still have guys like Kyle Kuzma and Brandon Ingram that are going to develop into monsters. And if you would have lost those guys for Kawhi Leonard, I don't know how you would have replaced the guys you would have traded. So, yeah, it's looking kind of suspect for the Lakers and Kawhi Leonard. It's looking like Kawhi Leonard might actually enjoy the East. Maybe he's throwing a smoke screen. I don't know what Kawhi Leonard's camp is doing. I mean, one day they want to play for the Brooklyn Nets. The next day they say they like Toronto. Hell, who knows? Maybe they'll talk about Charlotte and Michael Jordan and then maybe switch their minds and say, I want to go back to the Spurs. Hey, maybe they'll want to play for the Jazz. I mean, this team of Kawhi Leonard is so unpredictable at this point. But what's certain at the moment is that Kyrie Irving does want to play in New York. He would prefer to play with Jimmy Butler. And if Jimmy Butler, Kyrie Irving, and Kawhi Leonard somehow end up in the Nets, that's going to be a real problem for everybody in the East. A real problem. So, I don't know what's going to go on. I don't know if Kawhi Leonard's going to change his mind at the end. But hell, the man said Brooklyn. And if he wants to go to Brooklyn, who am I to complain as a native New Yorker? Because I'm going to buy me some Brooklyn Nets tickets. Believe that. And with that being said, I am out. What do you think Kawhi Leonard is going to ultimately do? Is the man going to go to the Lakers? Is he going to go to the Nets? Or is he going to stay with Toronto? I mean, there's still hope that Kawhi Leonard goes to LA. He wants to go to LA after all. So who knows? Who knows? With that being said, I'm out.